Yesu e pone pau. Mako mako ira ko kalani ki mahara ko ni mako ia o ina ke ranani, ke ai, ko uola, ko hawela ola, ko maua ola ma ke hale. Au i haave mai a mako olo olo o e kau oi kau di me pume hana maluna hawela me kona kino o polo polo me ka i loa o ia. E opo mai ka i puma ia daddy, papa, makahana, ia dad, ia e hana nei, me kona no hoa lima hana, me kona no hao mana keiki. Mahalo ia uno ke ai, ano rena me ke la, pule pualu kawa i ka pule, ka uhane ka amene, makau kau. Au pule. Amene, amene, amen. Au ia. Hi guys, where are we? Am I gonna put footage that I've recorded in here already? Am I not? It's just gonna be a whole new video. It's been an interesting past couple of days, past couple of weeks. And I do have a confession to make. Or I do have to confess. Yeah, confess. But just share, like I always do. Because I can share for everyone, my little yappers. Can go on, but I'm trying to figure out if I should eat something or not. Maybe I will, because I think that that's the smart thing to do. So yeah, let's eat something. Voila. Not the most exciting, but I'm sure it'll taste good. I hope. So like, you know when I know you're going through it. Whenever I hear, oh, if you're going through something right now, just remember. I'm like, no, we are going through stuff. We're going through it. Somebody's always going through something. Somebody's always doing something. Ina pau hoi hoi. Yeah, ina pau hoi hoi. Hoi hoi. I'll be a good citizen and eat the butt end. Kala mai. Good. I miss eating smart. I miss eating with intention and not just like, I don't care, I'll starve myself and then eat crap. You know what I mean? Pau? Wapau? Wapau kohana? Kohana? You're still recording. Yeah, so I know you're going through it. I know. It's life, so. Sunday was pretty ugly. I'm not gonna lie. Like really ugly. It's one of those days where so many things have piled up and you've gone without communication. Talking about marriage. And you've gone without talking and really, I guess this would all depend on the kind of people that you are and the kind of person that you are. You know, I got problems. Like I do. I got a ton of them. It's two-sided. But when you go so long with work and home and kids, other things outside of that, just trying to... Sis! She's vicious today. Everything outside of that you're trying to fit in so that you can be a normal human being. Like, you know, do fun stuff, have time by yourself, husband by himself, wife by herself. In between all of that, trying to be the Christian that you're supposed to be and that you are and that you claim to be.
And then it gets to a point where all hell breaks loose, y'all. And that was Sunday. On top of a whole week's worth of going to bed, me, at 5 o'clock in the morning. Not the smartest thing I've done. A whole week, guys. Just, I hit almost 1,000 followers in less than a week on TikTok because of this video that I posted. And so I'm just trying to keep up with the momentum. And, well, keeping up with the momentum to me looks like staying up to 5 o'clock and editing content. And because I love it, but it's just not the smartest thing to do, you know, consistently like that, which I was doing because I just was like, I didn't burn myself out, but yeah, Sunday was just one of those days where you need to stop while you're ahead. Like, honestly, you need to slow the heck down. You need to prioritize your health first, because there's always things that just come in and just kicks eating intentionally out the window, and then kicks, you know, physical exercise out the window, and then kicks good sleeping patterns out the window. And I'm just, I'm pissed. Like, I'm ticked off. Just so annoyed that happens, and that I allow that to happen, because we allow it. Sometimes we always blame the devil for stuff, but I'm like, you gotta take accountability for it too, sis. Like, honestly, when is it the devil and then when is it you? Huh? She's not saying fuck, I don't know. Huh? What, Paul? Like, right? When is it the devil and when is it you? We need to start taking accountability for some stuff. That's what ticks me off the most about, I'm just rabbit trailing here. That's what ticks me off the most about these Christian TikTokers. Always the narrative or the talk is, the devil is trying to, the devil is trying to, the devil is trying to. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, yes and no. Aloha kuikapo. Yeah. Oh, there. You got a marker on your boogers. All of these TikTokers, like, the devil's trying to throw you off. The devil's gonna try it. And I'm like, yes and no, you know, yes and no. Because there is demonic oppression. I do believe that. I do believe that there is demonic oppression. But then sometimes it's just you making stupid choices. Right? Sometimes it's just you thinking that what you're doing is cool and fine. A lot of the times I hear people say, oh, well, I heard the Lord and I gotta pray about this and I gotta do that. And to an extent, yes. Also, you're not as holy as Enoch, okay? Like, we're just not the people in the Bible. We're not the kind that wait hand and foot on the Lord. Like, we're just built different. If it's not harming you, and if it's not bringing harm to anybody else, you know, if it's just something like, it's almost to the point where they gotta pray about joining a exercise class or stuff. I mean, just every little thing they have to pray about. I'm pretty sure Jesus is going to be just fine with you joining an exercise class if you want to. Because guess what? Hint, hint, it's promoting physical health. When they're just saying, oh, I got to pray about every little thing. Okay, fine. Like, that's, do you, boo. Do what you got to do. But when you do make choices, whether you pray about it or not, don't be blaming the devil every which way just because. He's not just this guinea pig that you can revert back to when you get yourself into some tough situations. Like, no, you just shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have eaten that. You shouldn't have gone there. You shouldn't have gotten into that friendship or relationship. You should have shut your mouth, or you should have opened your mouth. I mean, can we start taking accountability? So that's what I've been noticing a lot on Christian TikTok. And so I want to fill that void. I want to fill the space. That's easier said than done, because I don't just do Christian things. I do mom things. I do a lot of everyday trying to make it as an influencer, stay-at-home mom, influencer, or just a person who makes money off of creating content. I don't even like calling myself a content creator. I don't know, you know. I just want to make money off of it because I love doing it, and because it's nearly the same as getting a job anywhere else, except you're just working for yourself. So that's why I'm so pumped about it, because I'd rather work for myself, do what I want to do, be home with my baby, steward my house well, even though I know that this is a job in and of itself. So I do it anyway because it's fun. Yeah. Mai hopa. Mai hopa. Ga you. Girl. Something else. So you know how I've been going to sleep 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. I finally make a decision on Friday to go to bed before 12. Okay? I know that kind of sounds stupid, but I have to be intentional about stuff like that. Because if I don't, then it's just gonna... So I'm on my phone. I've been pretty much on my phone just doing TikTok and stuff. And I told myself, or I told the Lord, because I was praying about it. I said, God, this is sickening. Like, this is enough. Because I've been posting on TikTok 7 to 8 times a day. And some of those things, it's not as complex as some other, you know, edits that I do, which I do love to do, but they just take so much time. As opposed to just propping my phone up and filming, like, my outfit. I mean, my nice outfits and then my not so much effort outfits. It's 7 times a day, and it's just a range of different things. Sometimes Christian stuff, sometimes mom stuff. Doing that every single day, right? Ah, sis. Good night. Oh, there's Utopia. About the night howls. And I tell the Lord, I want to keep my phone off, and what I want to do is, when my husband comes home, I'm going to give my phone to him, and I'm going to tell him to hide it. Just put it away. Just do whatever you want with it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to be on it. Just do with it what you will. And so I do that as soon as he walks in the door. And he goes, why are you doing this? I said, because I don't need to be on my phone right now. I want to give my whole attention to the two of you. Husband's been working his butt off, man. And especially with the new school year, haven't seen him. I rarely have seen him. And I mean, I rarely see him throughout the year as it is, but this particular week has been tough. I was just trying to be a good wife and be a good steward as a wife with family time and stuff, because even after he would come home, I would still be on my phone. And I'm like, there's no reason why this needs to be. Like, there's no reason why this needs to be. Like, absolutely not. There's no reason why. I gave the phone to him, and he had it. I didn't ask for it. I didn't do anything to try and find it. I was for real about it, because I didn't want to be on it. And so it comes to 10, 11 o'clock, and I'm already getting sleepy. And so I say, girl, what? You ate breakfast already. This is mine. It comes to about 10, 11 o'clock, and I'm getting sleepy. And so I tell him, okay, let's go to bed. And so we go to bed, and Miss Ting over here, oh my gosh, she is so hyped up. Her nap times have been off, so that's why we're going to restart it all today. I mean, we're gonna just restart and do everything again. Everything's just been off, and she hasn't been feeling well too. And then with me, you know, staying up all those dang nights, it's ridiculous. So because her sleep schedule has been off, she is jumping around in the bed at 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm thinking, you have got to be kidding me. And we've been having her sleep with us because she hasn't been feeling well. That's why we have her with us in our bed, because of that. Well, we all go to sleep. We finally get to bed. And it's, what, 2 o'clock, 2:30? She's coughing her head off. And then she starts vomiting. She vomited up something that we had given her the night before. And then she stopped. And I'm like, holy moly. I have never, and it happened again this morning because of what happened last night with her again. I've never literally opened my eyes and felt pressure underneath my eyes like I have been the past, that night, last night, and these past couple of days from just life. I've never felt it like that before. I mean, pressure, bags, obviously, because you don't get sleep, right? That's just the kind of stuff that happens. But I've never felt pressure like that before. And so when it happened again this morning, same thing. She's been coughing, just dry coughing and having a hard time sleep. And then it's like, okay, it's been, my husband cannot sleep without air on him. And it's just, it kind of just ruins everything because it dries out the air, and then you need a humidifier. And then we have her in the bed with us. Dude, it's just like a whole buttload of stuff. I can barely get sleep because I'm just up with her. And so, yeah, just a little bit of that, guys. Just a little bit and a lot of all of that. I don't know what you're doing, but you're gonna sit here. You know, what the heck is this? So, that. Whatever all of that is. I didn't put sunscreen on. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Y'all better be praying for me. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. That's my life. That TikTok's on. So, I'm right there with you. Who knows? You might be going through it a lot tougher than I am. But we're all going through something. It's not the matter of if. It's more of the matter of how we're dealing with it. You know? As Christians, I think a lot of the stuff that happens, not a lot, all of these things that happen in our lives, it tests our character, and it tests all three parts of us, spirit, soul, and body. It puts all three of those things into hyperactive mode to see how you'll handle them, this stuff that happened in your life. And I'll tell you right now, I got a big old F yesterday. It puts all of those three things into hyper mode to test you. How are you going to handle this? How is your soul developing? How is your spirit developing? At the moment, my husband and I, we're just on different levels, and we're still trying to figure this out. We're still newly married, and we're still trying to figure out raising a kid thing, especially in these toddler stages when she's really coming into her own. We still trying to figure out the parenting thing, and then oh my goodness, there's all these different roles, being a wife, a mom, stay-at-home mom, and they sometimes they just all come crashing down on you, and it's just like one of those, you know, those quizzes that teachers would give us as soon as you walk into class. It's just a pop quiz out of nowhere, and you're not prepared. And so, like that, it'll test you how you've been studying, if you have been studying at all, and to see how you do. I got a big old F on this pop quiz, that's for sure. So I don't know what that looks like in the in-between. What small changes can we make throughout those days where we have opportunity to communicate, where we have opportunity to share, where we have opportunity to make a difference, or to be honest and genuine about the things that we're going through on an individual basis. I'm talking marriage, but you have to be okay as an individual because it's the individuals that make the marriage. You have to make sure your soul is being developed. How do you develop your soul? You read the Bible and you pray. And even when you get F's on pop quizzes, you read the Bible and you pray. It don't matter what. You keep doing it. You do it in spite of. You're gonna have a pop quiz, may or may not fail. And if you fail, then you do it again. With each time that you do fail, and even if you pass, that's great. Whether or not it's because of you or because of your spouse, or maybe neither one of you, maybe it's just life that just throws in this left fielder like a wrench out of nowhere, and then it'll really show where the two of you are, how the two of you have been doing on an individual basis. And when you come together, right? I'm just rambling now. I need to wash dishes. See, it never ends. You just do something and then something else comes up. So, okay. All of that to say, to God be the glory. To God be the glory. Somehow we just keep going, because we have to. But just keep on keeping on. Unto the glory of God.